I don't wanna! You can't make me! No, I am not playing another stupid mobile game. Monopoly Go and Dice Dreams have melted my brain. It's damaging my mental health. It's driving me insane. Huh? What do you mean I'm already insane? You take that back. Don't you know I'm aware of your current residence? You don't want me coming to your house at 3 a.m., do you? So, you're threatening to take away all of my video games? That's not very nice, Mom. And no, I'm not eating my vegetables. Why does she always do this? I don't care that my mobile rants are her dinner time entertainment. She can pound sand. Anyway, hi there, dear viewer. You haven't been standing there the whole time, have you? It was all an illusion. You're dreaming right now.
You weird, buddy. You're weird!
No, I'm not! You better take that back! Good morning, afternoon, or evening, dear viewers. Intel here. Before my mother calls back, demanding why I'm not providing her with dinner time entertainment, let's get started. What are we looking at today? Oh, no.
No. Wait.
See, this is why I'm going insane. Why do I keep doing this? As I've discussed on this channel more than once, the App Store is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. On one hand, you can find fantastic and fun games to play like Temple Run, Angry Birds, Royal Match, and more. You can also come across endless shovelware games that are fun for about 5 minutes before you get sick of the ads and delete them. Or in this case, cash-grabbing scam apps that are disguised as fun time wasters that slowly reveal their insidious intentions once you're hooked under the false pretense that these are silly games to pass time. For those of you who have been watching this channel for a while, you're probably very well aware of these apps if you've seen my videos on Monopoly Go and Dice Dreams. Here's a quick, easy way to describe games like this. You roll dice and use other resources to try and earn rewards to upgrade cities or kingdoms or landmarks or whatever else, and move from area to area while upgrading specific abilities to allow you to gain even more rewards. Along the way, you collect coins, money, stars, crowns, and more to grow more powerful, and that's it. That's all you do in these games. Now, that might sound harmless. On the surface, these games serve as ways for you to pass the time because your DoorDash order is 45 minutes late. But the more you play these games, the more apparent it becomes that they aren't designed for your entertainment. They're designed to slowly but surely get you to open your wallet.
Hello, I like money.
How do these games make you do that, I can hear you asking? Well, it's quite simple. Most of them offer limited time cosmetic rewards like tokens, skins, and more, and dangle them in front of your face while screaming that there's only 24 minutes left to nab this special reward until it's gone forever. It isn't long before the innocent facade goes away. You'll be having fun playing the game and earning rewards. You're getting addicted. You really want that new token in Monopoly Go, but you need another 200 points for it in the current event, and there's only 5 minutes left before it's gone, and you have no dice left. What do you do? What I just described is by design. These games make you want these rewards, but you're out of resources to get them because the game conveniently stopped being nice to you right before you could get that reward you wanted. Want to finish that current event so you can get a boatload of dice along with a limited time figurine or skin or pet or whatever else? Man, if only you had $10 or 20 or 50, hell, even 100. You could fork that over to get extra resources to help you finish the event. Ha! Your water bill is due? That can wait. These rewards are limited time and they're never coming back. And now you're hooked. You want to keep getting those limited time rewards, but keep running out of resources right before you get to it. That's okay. Maybe next time. Or
Give me your money.
I previously covered Dice Dreams on the channel, and before that, I did 2 videos on Monopoly Go, which is probably the most infamous recent mobile game that does nothing but try to suck your cash away. After uploading those videos and reading the comments on them, I started noticing a lot of people talk about a little game called Coin Master, and how this game, in essence, is the origin of what would turn into Monopoly Go style games. Monopoly Go's older brother, if you will. All of these specifically designed endless soft gambling type games can, according to my research, be traced back to this game. And it's time for me to explore the abyss. What is Coin Master? Is it as evil as people are claiming? And is it really what ended up kicking off all of these games like Monopoly Go? It's time to find out if I can really be a master of coins, or if I'll instead be deceived and become a coin peasant. This is Coin Master, Monopoly Go's unhinged older brother. Right off the bat, like 15 minutes into playing, I was already prepared to start writing this script. Out of all the Monopoly Go type games to find on the App Store, this might be the worst one. I'm not sugarcoating anything today. This game sucks. It's made by Moon Active, the same developers behind those dumb Merge games you get those silly ads for sometimes when playing other mobile games, like Merge Hotel Empire, Travel Town Merge Adventure, and more. And quite frankly, I really do not care if this game has 4.8 out of 5 stars with over 1 million ratings. As we've clearly seen with Monopoly Go and Dice Dreams, a high rating on the App Store means nothing. Nothing. After doing some research, I found that it's widely debated on when exactly Coin Master was unfortunately released to the world. Some sources say 2015, some say 2016, and others say it was released as far back as 2010 or 2011. The widely accepted answer is that this game was initially released on iOS devices in December of 2010, but the game as we know it today did not start receiving global broad support until early 2016 and got really popular in 2020 during COVID. Like, out of all the games people could have played while we were stuck inside, Coin Master is what y'all chose? Come on, bro. Hearing that this game grew popular in the first place and still has support today hurts my soul. What are people doing, man? Out of all the games! Alright, Intel, cut to the chase. Why do you hate this game? What makes it so bad? How is it even worse than Monopoly Go or Dice Dreams? I can answer this right away, and you can see it immediately off the bat right when you start the game. Do y'all remember in the Dice Dreams video when I called that game a glorified slot machine since you had to get 3 of a kind with your triple dice roll to get anything worthwhile? All you do is roll your 3 dice and hope it lands on 3 of a kind. It's a glorified slot machine. Even if you get 3 of a kind of whatever, it won't be enough to keep you going. Coin Master is literally a slot machine. Like, straight up, a full-on slot machine. This isn't even soft gambling, it's literal gambling. You spin the slot machine and try to match 3 of a kind to gain rewards to the point where the game is listed as 18 plus on the App Store since children don't need to be anywhere near it. Same reason why children aren't allowed in casinos. They don't understand what they are, and only bad things could happen if you let kids run wild in these spaces. Also, the stench of cigarette smoke plagues a lot of casinos, which isn't good for anyone's health, especially a child's. I remember reading a few comments before downloading Coin Master that were saying Dice Dreams is a direct ripoff of it. And yeah, I can see what they're talking about. Dice Dreams works almost exactly the same way, just with higher quality visuals, character models, sounds, events, and more. In fact, I'd go as far to say that Dice Dreams is the better game to play at the very least. It's extremely repetitive, but it somehow isn't as repetitive as Coin Master. Let's take a look at what Coin Master offers and see how bad things really get. The biggest and most glaring issue with Coin Master is that it's boring. Like, really boring. Boring to the point where I didn't want to keep playing it after a while, but I forced myself to since I needed to get footage for this video, and I also needed to familiarize myself with how the game worked so I could rant about it. And, well, the more I played and started understanding what the game was, the more annoyed and fatigued I became. But I kept pushing. I did it for all of you. I played this and suffered through it so you don't have to. Don't say I never did anything for you.
What more do you want from me?
As I touched on a bit ago, the structure of this game is almost identical to Dice Dreams, and by extension, other games like Monopoly Go. You collect spins through playing the game, participating in events, and collecting cards. Yes, this game has a card collection system, because of course it does. And you use those spins to spin your slot machine. It isn't rocket science, really. You hope the slot machine lands on 3 of a kind. It really does. Surprise, surprise. Most of the time it lands on some coins or some event points. Never worthwhile 3 of a kind spins, especially on higher multipliers. Hey, just like real life slot machines. Good lord, I already despise this. Oh man, hold your horses, Intel. There's time to get angry later. It's too early for this. Now, there's no telling on if this game is random or rigged like previous games. Monopoly Go has predetermined rolls, and Dice Dreams gets harder and harder the more rolls you obtain. What does this game do? I honestly don't know. Since it's a slot machine, my guess is that the slot machine is rigged to where it gives you just enough to where you almost get the rewards you want, but you fall short, and then the game tries to get you to buy more spins so you can get those last few points to get your reward. I'm guessing this because that's exactly what happens. Kill me. Literal gambling. There are a few different things your slot machine can land on, including coins, shields, attack, raid, additional spins, and event icons. If you match 3 of a kind with coins, you get a lot of coins. Match 3 shields, you get your shields refilled so you can protect your current village from being attacked. And there's shield variants in this game too, because I'll sometimes get blocked by our rhino. Okay. Match 3 of Milnir, because Thor is in this game for some reason, to attack someone's village with lightning. Again, I really don't know why Thor is in this game. Maybe this is what he's been doing since Thor: Love and Thunder. God, I hate that movie. If you match 3 pigs, you're taken to someone's village to steal coins, and you do this by digging up specific spots on the ground. You get 3 dig chances, and sometimes you'll dig an empty spot and get no coins.
Are you actually?
These village raids sometimes make 0 sense. There's one village I'm sometimes taken to that has a body of water next to it, and you can dig in the water, and dirt comes out with the coins. This game sucks! That brings up another thing. This game is not only boring to play, it looks boring too. Dice Dreams at least had some charm to it with the colors and the little orange creatures, as annoying as they sound. Coin Master is made up of 2D sprites, and the villages look flat and silly. Like, what on earth is this? Why is there a vet office village? Why can I dig into the vet office floor and get coins? What even is this? And why can I shock these poor people with Mjolnir? Why can I dig in the floor for money?
What? What the fuck?
Match 3 spin icons get free spins, obviously. And if you match 3 of the event icons, you'll get points that fill up a bar above your slot machine that grants you extra spins, coins, party pinatas that contain more spins and coins, and chests that give you cards. Speaking of cards, they work like the card/sticker collections of previous games I've talked about. You can complete sets for spins and new pets, and you quickly start getting nothing but duplicates, and I'm just so over this, man. These games are all the same! You use all of your spins after completing sets, and then the game tries to sell you more spins so you can keep spinning and wasting all of your money, and what are we doing here? Oh, yeah, the pets. This is one of the only positive aspects of Coin Master. You can unlock specific pets by completing card sets or some events, and these pets grant specific powers, like extra rewards and raids and attacking villages. The fox pet, for example, gives you an extra dig during a raid for more coins, and the rhino pet will give you extra coins when attacking someone. You can level up your pets by gaining experience through event points, chest rewards, and more. They had to make it stupid, though, and have it where you can only use a pet's ability if they're not hungry. You can feed them with, I'm not sure what that is, gruel? Oatmeal? They like it, whatever it is. If you feed them, they'll be good for about 15 minutes before getting hungry again. Hey, that's actually kind of like how pets are in real life. Go figure. Since the game is called Coin Master, the game should be all about the coins. And it kinda is. You do earn a good bit of coins, but like all of these games, it eventually becomes an insane grind to keep upgrading your villages. The fatigue is really starting to set in now. Kill me. Again, I guess. Why does this game suck so much at? The villages in this game are also extremely monotonous. Not only do they look very silly, but I have no desire to build them. But I have to if I want to progress, and good lord, they get very expensive very quickly. Why does it cost 20 million coins to build a dude? What? It was already a grind to finish these villages by like village 10. Ugh, this game sucks! As of writing this script, I'm on village 60. At this point, it takes at least a couple 100 million coins to finish one village, maybe more. They get really expensive. Trust me when I say that this gets incredibly old fast, especially when you're relying on your stupid slot machine to give you something worthwhile, and you have to have it on a high multiplier to get you anywhere in a somewhat timely manner. It doesn't get you anything worthwhile most of the time, by the way, but at the very least, your slot machine changes design with a new village. Woo! Yay!
We do not care.
As per usual, by the time you get to where I am in the game currently, things start getting very grindy, and Coin Master does not hold back with the microtransactions. Yes, of course this game has microtransactions. Why wouldn't it? And they're somehow even more obnoxious than Dice Dreams and Monopoly Go combined. It bombards you with pop-up windows the same way the other games like this do, but it's amplified by tons of other windows showing up too, like milestone offers, where the game tries to get you to purchase a pack of spins, coins, and more when you reach certain village levels. Because there's nothing like grinding to get to that next village only for the game to try and get you to spend money after all that grinding, or when you run out of coins, or when you're doing events like the Wildland Adventure thing and you run out of potion. No, I don't need more potion, game. Shut up. And if you run out of bombs on the treasure side game in Wildland Adventure, $15 for 5 bombs? Are you freaking... On top of that, the Wildland Adventure is just annoying. The rewards are absolutely not worth the amount of resources you put into it, and it's so long. Look at how long this is. The reward at the end of the first map was a Joker card, this game's variation of the wild card or wild sticker, which is a nice reward, but then I remembered how quick the spins go and how completing card sets in this game is a complete waste of time. Oh, and you know that bonus wheel I sometimes spin to get extra coins? You never get anywhere close to a decent amount of coins from this wheel, but I do it anyway. But what's this? There's a gold wheel you can spin for $6.99? $7 to spin a gold wheel? What in the actual... Another side event I came across was, I don't even remember the name because I don't care. A different slot machine where you gamble coins instead of spins and tried to complete missions like collecting coins from spins, collecting coins from landing on bonuses, and more. This event is very stupid and you run out of coins very quickly because, well, why wouldn't you? There's a reason gambling isn't advised. As I progress through the game and observe the way it works, I take it that more and more events are unlocked the farther you get. The Wild Adventure is the first major one I got, and after unlocking Village 60, I got a new event where you collect keys and... Anyway, back to complaining about the microtransactions. Let's take a look at the shop and see how dumb the prices are.
What is that?
Yep, that's about what I expected. $100 for 3,600 spins that you can go through in a couple minutes. Even worse, $100 for 400 million coins? Guys, that barely even gets me through one village right now. Maybe 1.5. That is actually horrible. And you can buy experience for your pets and food. Yeah, these prices are outrageous. Please tell me this game doesn't make money. Please tell me this game doesn't make money. Please.
No! No! No!
$6 billion since 2020. It is earning over $1 billion every year. Literally, how? Why? Stop! I already thought it was really bad to spend money in Monopoly Go and dice streams. Your purchases end up being a complete waste because all you do is just advance slightly faster in an endless game. That $20 you spend to buy a dice pack is gone and you will never get it back. This is no different. It's even worse this time because you are paying to spin a slot machine. Like, at this point, just go to your local casino and gamble your money there. You might actually win some back at the very least.
Intellectual Conversations never has and never will promote gambling. He's making a stupid joke and would never actually encourage anyone to waste all of their money. If you have a gambling problem, please call an appropriate number to help. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Intel, please shut up and stop making stupid jokes.
Anyway, my point is, out of all the ways to waste your money, this game is probably the worst. All of these cash grab games work in similar ways to suck away your money, but with this, it's a slot machine. You just spin it, and most of the time the spins get you nothing. Good lord, this game sucks! Let's talk about the cards. They work like you would expect. The difference with this game is that there are a lot more sets of cards to collect, and the farther into the game you get, the more you unlock. There are so many sets. The farthest it goes for me at the moment is Village 602, and if you unlock new sets every 5 villages or so, there are hundreds of cards to get. I do not have the time or patience for that. Screw this game. I'm getting pretty much all duplicates already anyway, and the chests you get from trading in stars you get from duplicates only gives you a small amount of spins and experience. I can't even unlock the better chests because I'm not at the required villages yet, which will take a lot more grinding. I'm so over this, man. I have to rely on my stupid slot machine for this. And guess what? There's gold cards that can't be traded or requested. Yep, I can see where Monopoly Go gets this. It's in the DNA. You can request and trade cards in teams and also gift your team members spins and cards. Again, having teams is nice and all, and Monopoly Go should take notes, but the teams don't really do all that much besides occasionally helping you finish sets. You'll blow through the spins you get from finishing a set anyway because this is a rigged slot machine, so what's the point, man? And you have to put it on a higher multiplier if you want to get anything worthwhile because the lower spins do not give you nearly enough to advance anywhere. You'll be sitting there for hours trying to rack up coins on low multipliers. I have things to do, man. Alright, let's recap. All you do in this game is spin your slot machine to collect coins, cards, spins, and experience, and you can play small side events to get more spins and coins and whatever. There is no incentive for me to want to keep playing the game. Monopoly Go and dice streams have more interesting events to play at the very least, even if they're rigged. The events in this game are boring. Wildland Adventure, for example, takes so much potion to move forward that it just isn't fun, and the amount of potion needed to even finish the first section of the event is absolutely ridiculous. There's a lot of other events in the game that I haven't gotten to yet, but I just don't want to. I've described what the game is in a nutshell, and it's a slot machine that might allow you to do things. I don't care about the other side events I haven't unlocked. The rewards will be the same, and it'll lead to wasting spins and barely getting enough coins to finish my current village. I'm completely over it. I have nothing but complete and utter disdain for this awful game. I cannot believe it's made so much money. $6 billion is insane, especially since it's a slot machine. I know I keep yelling about that, but this is probably the most egregious cash grab app because of it. It promotes gambling the most, and it works. People are spending so much money playing it and like doing it. It's got nearly 5 stars on the App Store with over 1 million ratings. It's sad to see, man. As I've said before, your money is your money. If you want to throw it away playing games like this, you're free to do so. I'll happily sit back and criticize you and tell you that you're someone who has no concept of how to properly spend your money, but I'm not going to tell you that you can't do it. And once again, for those of you who want to comment saying, Intel, why do you keep playing these games? Just don't spend money on it, dude. Just delete the app. You're wasting your time. I'm making these videos to serve as warnings. I'm trying to spread awareness about what these games do to people. They start off as innocent time waster games, but they lure you in and manipulate you. The amount of money they make is solid proof that the design that promotes addictive behaviors works like a charm, and there are people who will dump hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars into these awful scams designed as games. Stop giving these greedy developers your money. There are so many games like this out there for a reason. At this point, I should probably start wrapping things up. I've made my case. Coin Master is absolutely disgusting. It's boring, extremely repetitive, and just looks dull and unappealing in the visual department. You can at the very least admit that Monopoly Go and Dice Dreams look better. Despite how much I despise Dice Dreams, it's very well polished and has good visuals overall. Monopoly Go doesn't look as good, but the cartoony visuals give it some edge, and I like the aesthetic at the very least. Coin Master, however, isn't even 3D. It's a 2D slot machine and nothing more. You just hope your slot machine lands on good stuff, and it doesn't most of the time. Who in their right mind spends money on this? Whatever job you're working to give you that much money that you can just throw away to games like this, can I have that job and then save the money instead of wasting it? As I've said in previous videos, the best way to protest these games is to not give them a single dime of your money under any circumstances. I know these videos don't reach everyone, but the more people I can inform about these stupid apps, the better. Thankfully, not every phone app is a greedy scam, as we'll be going over in the next video. There's enough of them to where I feel these videos are warranted. And y'all like listening to me complain about them. Just please tell me if it's too much and if you want me to stop. But it sounds like y'all don't want me to stop though. And I think that will do it for this rant about Coin Master. What do you guys think? Is it worse than Dice Dreams and Monopoly Go? Does it do anything better, or is everything worse? Let me know down in the comments, and be sure to let me know some other stupid mobile games I can complain about in the future. I'm all ears. The next mobile game on the review schedule is, well, I'm not sure yet. It's down to Royal Match, Board Kings, and Temple Run. I made a poll on my community tab as of finishing this script, so we'll see what ends up winning. Seth, show the current results of that poll. Whatever is winning on that poll will be the next review. We shall see what it is. I hope everyone is looking forward to that. I know y'all love listening to me get angry about mobile games, but I sometimes need palate cleansers, and these 3 games on that poll are much more bearable. Can you blame me? I need a break from being angry, man. Before I sign off and go cry myself to sleep that I wasted days and even weeks of my life playing this stupid mobile game, I do want to give y'all a quick reminder to join my Discord server, link in the description, so you can chat directly with me and other members of the community, along with updates on new videos and other things that you normally wouldn't see here on YouTube. Also, be sure to hype this video with some hype points and share it with your friends if you want to see this channel grow. Big shout out also to my current channel members, Aiden Moore, Aether, and Ravioli. If you guys want to become members just like them to receive special perks on the channel, like early access to videos, member shoutouts, and even a special role in my Discord server along with other perks, be sure to click that join button on the channel. I'm gonna shut up now. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Screw Coin Master. Peace. I love you all.